I'm gonna cut this here, so I'm gonna. Let's see if we can.
Oh, you got a.
Oh, we got a little hole there, so that's gonna.
Oh, look at that! That's
Look at how far it went all the way through there.
That is awesome.
That's why that one dripped so much.
Ah, look at that!
So we've kind of destroyed the mold.
I wouldn't take it out.
It's all right.
We destroyed the mold.
Well, no, I can patch that.
I don't think
that's not actually part of her mask.
Yeah.
That was on the.
Sweet.
Comes out really easily.
Oh.
And so that it doesn't stick to itself, we use the powder that. What's your name? Ah, it looked really familiar to me, and I just make sure that it's sort of there so it doesn't end up sticking to itself. But this is one of the masks that, this is Rachel's mask.
Oh, look at this. It's beautiful.
And it's gonna be, would you do me a favor? In that bucket, you can see a face sticking up. Get me 2 of those. 2 or 3 of those masks.
Neat, huh?
Yeah, she's
so this was a half mask here?
Yeah, she's gonna cut it. Yeah, that one's fine. And the silver one too.
Love it. How long did they normally have to stay in? Minimum it was half an hour, right?
No, minimum was about 3 hours.
3 hours.
Maximum was supposed to be 36, but this has been 72 and it came out really easy, so it almost doesn't matter. I imagine if you left it a couple of weeks it might be problematic, but I think this was great. It was better.
But it's half an hour before you pour the latex out of the...
Right, to develop the skin. Because we poured it in so that it was level, and then we waited a half an hour so this was thick enough. A thick enough skin.
Right.
And then we poured out the excess so we can use that for the next mask.
And then after that you wait 3 hours, then you can take it out.
Or 36.
Or 36 or whatever.
It sort of depends on what it feels like.
It's nice and thick because...
Yeah, we waited long enough. This is, if you compare this to Cooper's, which was only like 15 minutes, you can tell how different, this is a good thickness. This bit later.
Give it a splash of powder. It's so hard. What kind of plaster did you use for this?
Plaster of Paris.
Just a big box of plaster of Paris?
Okay, there are like 3 different grades. Initially, the first one is the finest grade. You want it to go into it, and it's a little more expensive. But I couldn't find it this last time, so we used just regular plaster of Paris.
And you made it thinner.
And it was just fine.
And you made it thinner? No, you made
well,
it regular?
it's you have it. You were there when we made it, so it's what she called sleuth, or can't remember what was the
slurry. I think
slurry was the expression she used. Oh my gosh, this is coming out so easily. It's scary.
So you use a different formula for it?
Yes, much thinner.
More water.
So, and you remember blowing with the straw?
Yeah.
That's to fill in any of the detail cracks. And then the next is another.
The bandages.
But first another layer of kind of thicker slurry, and then the bandages made out of plaster, impregnated burlap.
Yeah. And do you buy that way?
No.
Oh, you make it. You make it?
You watched us do it.
Oh, right. Right, you dip it in.
We cut, yeah, so there we go. This is Natalie's, and we drew a line on the inside of her thing to remind us where the mask was. and it came up right there. When we poured it, it was pretty darn perfect.
Yeah.
So she's going to trim the eyes, the nose, and the mouth so that she can wear it and breathe, and then we're going to put elastic after she paints it.
Cool.
We're going to see.
I know those
Ooh.
eyes. You okay? Dizzy?
Yeah. Lines that came together. Okay. Okay, here we go.
The
Now,
moment of truth.
I'm sure that it's gone into a hole.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Kind of amazing, huh?
what's her name's did.
Yeah.
And when I pulled it out, it destroyed the thing. I don't expect to get more than one out of this mold, though.
More than one what?
Mask pulling. Whereas Bobby's, I can get 2, 3, 4, maybe out of Cooper's we could get another 10.
Because of the holes.
Because they were strong. For some reason, the second burlap on these guys wasn't adhering to the first slurry. And we think it was because it was too wet. I don't know if this is going to work at all.
Oh, please work.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, I would imagine.
We've got
There's a
something
juice a
going
fair
on.
amount. I see it come in. Oh, nice. Oh, so scary.
Not really.
Well,
We can
yeah.
always pour another one
Right, that's true.
if we don't destroy the mold. But see, there's been a hole there that we didn't patch enough, and that it went down and
Yeah, I remember.
Flooded it.
And she said she was going to have to do it. I remember.
If I did this with
so when I pulled really hard on
It might break.
Malia's, it broke down the plaster.
Oh.
Or I could cut
Because it
it.
was all the way in.
I could cut it and then, probably should cut it. And then that would leave, no. See, that's my dilemma.
I wonder how far
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
this even complicated.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, this is the one that I cleaned out.
Look at that.
And there's some, there's some more. Yeah, this is the one I cleaned out. So that worked out pretty good. Let's
Okay,
see.
the next one.
Yeah, so this is some of the debris that came because there was a leak there, but it's actually looks really good.
Yeah.
Considering that we just use a toilet paper tube with some clay over it as our model, as our
Oh,
form.
I thought she cut it. I thought she formed it.
I gave her a toilet paper
No, that
tube,
makes sense.
and then we stuck there, and then we covered it. But the thinness of the paper was still sopping wet when we went to dig it out, so the cardboard disintegrated. So,
It was still wet, huh? Interesting.
but it still kept the size.
Oh, look, we have another little hole. Hopefully little.
I think I brought my tweezers. I think they're in the car.
Has to finish it and be some
This one I expect.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Okay, what's going on here?
More holes, more holes,
dear.
holes everywhere.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a.
There.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy it. The mask.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
we just totally crumbled the.
Oh, it's huge.
once I get that. I'm trying to find that.
There we go.
Now the eye. It's not so bad. Yum.
I've been tempted to do that myself when I wasn't sure my car was gonna start again. But I don't have that kind of. Okay, hold your breath. This is the last one. No, it's too deep. There it goes.
We're becoming more complicated than
You have to break it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wow.
That is
Pretty
totally
awesome.
cool. Moria.
I love it.
Oh, she's gonna.
She's
love
gonna
it.
love it. I don't think she's even gonna. She was inspired by that.
I like it.
And there,
So he made a second one.
I asked him to for us.
Oh.
And there he is.
Oh, and the chin is complete on this one. Maybe he'll want to keep this one.
Well, he designed it so this was a separate piece.
No, but what happened last time? He had a hole in the chin.
Exactly, he plugged it. We made a patch, and it didn't go. Isn't that great?
Look at that guy.
Isn't this great? This was the first one we did, and it was much thinner.
That's nice, though. Very nice.
We liked the way the yellow came out.
Yeah.